Morning!
Amazing!
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 Cooking adventures!
Cooking adventures!
Coffee, not wine. Doing poutine today, which is not mucky chips. That's a story for another day. Always wanted to try this and I never have. Canadian thing. Do you want to go to Canada? But I want to go on the train that goes across it. And that'll take a long time and stuff, and there's other places still boring. Basically a format of mucky chips. It's like chips with cheese curds and gravy. So that's what we're doing. So, started with the chips, which is, as you can imagine, a multiple stage process. Rinsed and then kind of blanched sous vide at 90 degrees, and now they're drying off here.
While that starts cooking,
Curds next. This is making curds. Right. I'm doing it this way. I've set up a bowl in the sous vide and it's at 35 degrees. And you'll also need one of these. It is a Rite tablet, which is... And you basically just dump your milk in. I'm using some high-end milk in case it makes a difference. Some Jersey super fatty fat. So... And now we
Male air hostess.
just chuck in rennet tablet that we have dissolved in water. And then just give it a bit of a stir. Okay, so lid on, and that's gonna be 45 minutes, and then some kind of science is gonna happen, so... While that's doing science,
The trombone frightened me.
we're gonna do the first fry of our chips, and we're using dripping. I don't have a deep fat fryer, because if I did, it'd just be the end of my life. I've been deep frying everything, so let's just... Okay, let's go for our first fry. Our chips are out, just a little tiny fry. You don't want to get too much colour on there. These now need to cool and go in the freezer.
To introduce Legs Larry Smith, drums.
Okay, some serious science has been going on here. This looks ace. Separate the bits and bobs. Wobbly. Gravy! The most important bit. We're aiming for something halfway between beef, halfway between chicken. So, chicken wings, onion and skin. Lid on. That's gonna need a while. It always needs a while. Okay, this is all crusty and brown and lots of nice bits stuck to the bottom. So now, flour it, wine it, water it, cook it for another hour. Right, gang? Ah, this smells ace.
reblochon,
All kind of fallen to pieces.
reblochon.
Okay, so we're ready to go. We're running out of space on the top, and these have been in the freezer. They've gone in for the final fry. I'm having to do it all in batches and it's all mental. Gravy's ready.
Do you want your face or the chips in focus? No offense, but you look like a sexy librarian. Are you draining them on that Domino's box there? Baby foot.
Holiday maker.
Okay, chips, gravy.
Oh, that looks nice. It's after the Domino's box.
I think that's going to be quite nice.
Pyramid worker.
I just taste like chips from my chippy.
Ew, though.
If they were crispy and thinner, I think it would have been...
Explorer.
Let's go and explore. Okay.
Cheesy chips and gravy.
You only live once.
Yeah, cheese, chips and gravy. Probably not worth the effort. I'll have another go. I'll probably have to buy a deep fat fryer. I'm gonna go and chip the cats out of the bin now. I'll still eat it, but probably not worth a full day of gas and all that effort. Right, see you in a bit. Bye bye. Epilogue. The problem is there that I don't do things right. I refuse to buy a deep fat fryer because if I know I buy one, if I bought one, I'd do loads of stuff in it and then I'd get really fat. Doing it in those little frying pans and you can't control the oil temperature, and had to do it in batches and they didn't go crispy enough, so it kind of descended into a mush. I kind of tasty mush, to be fair, but if they were thinner and crispier with better temperature control of the oil, that would have been top biscuit. we will be back and we will have another go at that. This is a learning process. It's about trying things, working out how to do things, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, and this is how we learn, grow, and discover new things. I'll leave it there. See you in a bit, and thank you for watching. And don't forget to explore. Lost.
That's all.